Back with the Fox News Alert, and this is new to all of us. The October job reports just released. It shows the U.S. added only 12,000 jobs last month. That's about 100,000 fewer than economists expected. That's unbelievable. And the unemployment rate held at a steady 4.1%. All right, think about that for a moment, Steve, as I toss over to you.
Bad numbers.
Crypto's not going anywhere. It's not going to contract. It's going to continue to be expanding. And I think we'd be a fool if we're not prepared to do everything we can to harness the opportunities there. I like to pay down debt. I see there's an opportunity that's very bright with Florida's future, but we need to be prepared for what crypto can bring to our investment portfolio. If you're not paying attention to it, you're making a mistake. It is real. It's not going anywhere. I mean, again, like I said, I'm very bullish on Florida. You know, we saw a surge of cryptocurrency interest and activity as we had 2020 in Miami. I think that one point you're going to see Miami as the crypto capital of the world.
Argentina, the UAE, and Ethiopia are now mining Bitcoin with government resources. So there is tremendous urgency outside of the US to find a way to circumvent the irresponsible fiscal policy that we've been running here in the US.
You look at the gains since January 11th when it first came about.
Yes.
Have you ever seen this much inflow this quickly into
IBIT is the fastest growing ETF in the history of ETFs.
Now, spot Bitcoin ETFs have also seen a surge of inflows, adding over $3.1 billion in just the last 2 weeks, bringing the total market cap of those funds to nearly $73 billion since they launched in January. I've been speaking with analysts, and they say that with 1 week to go until the general election here in the U.S., investors are increasingly bullish that no matter who wins, it will be a net benefit for the industry. And already, guys, we are seeing options traders increase bets that regardless of who takes the White House, Bitcoin is poised to hit that 80K mark this year.
Now, after all of those positive things happen in crypto, you're probably wondering, well, Millie, why aren't we pumping? It's your boy Crypto Millie. I talk about crypto daily, and today we're going to be going over the market. This is a market update. So if you like these type of videos, make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and keep your favorite crypto and door-to-door entrepreneur inside the algorithms. We had a flash crash in the stock market, and we also seen that trickled into the cryptocurrency market. And I've been telling you guys for a few weeks now to pay attention to the job market and also the real estate market, the home builder chart that we've been going over. I believe it's XHB. The job numbers did come out, as you can see here, and the last job report before Kamala's election has been a nightmare, right? It was 12,000 compared to the expectation of 113,000 jobs. So this has been the lowest since the height of C19, right? We also lost 46,000 manufacturing jobs. So I personally believe that this was put out this way, allegedly, right, to create that type of narrative that we are a lot closer to a recession than people tend to lead on, right? I had a live stream the other day, and one of my guys, salute to Hall of Fame, he came out there and he was like, Millie, you know, until we crack 2.5 in the total market cap, we're not out the woods yet. And he had made a great point. Until Bitcoin goes above 74K, we're not out the woods yet. And you can also start to see a little bit of loss of strength here with the home builders market. If you want to know what this is XHB. You can put in SPDR into your trading view and look for home builders, right? So this is pretty much a good way to check the sentiment of the entire market as far as risk on assets, right? And if you see the job market capitulating with the home market, the real estate market capitulating, that means the economy is not as strong as people have seen to believe, right? But I just think that this is a way for the elites to get up their bags on risk on assets, guys. So again, you heard all the positive things at the beginning of the video, right? I want to make it clear that I truly believe no matter who wins the election, right, crypto will still be in good hands, right? They're already preparing on both sides to release a policy on cryptocurrency, right? The guy went up there and said he believes that Miami is going to be the crypto hub. Guys, it's a lot to be positive about in crypto, right? Trump proposed a zero tax on American crypto assets, right? And then we've seen Kamala on the flip side. She's putting out, you know, 50 grand in small business money, right? So that's turning on the money printer, right? Of course, by culture, they don't understand that a lot of that is just a trap to put you in debt and put you in the position, to be put in that position, right? I don't want to get too deep into it, but it's a catch-22 in my position, my opinion, right? And there's catch-22s on both sides of the spectrum. I'm not here to pick a side, but that's positive for a lot of people who have small businesses, or she came out and said, for the African Americans, she's working to protect brothers in crypto. So on both sides, right? We've seen XRP donate $10 million to Kamala. So on both sides, they're preparing policy changes for crypto. So this is positive regardless of who you're voting for. Crypto seems to be in good hands, right? A lot of people also believe that BlackRock is the savior, right? They've been loading up on crypto. We've seen the ETF inflows go crazy, right? But you're probably wondering, well, Millie, why the price is not moving? Well, we do have suppression, right? Mt. Gox stirs crypto markets with the transfer of 35 million in BTC. So even though there's a lot of inflows and you hear people talk about inflows, you rarely hear people talk about the outflow. So you want to make, you want to kind of like keep that into perspective, because there's always two sides of the story, right? So they are, in my opinion, right, probably getting prepared to offload the closer we get to all-time highs, because everybody's thinking the same way. They want to front run the Jeets, right? Front run the Jeets. So again, this is just something that I don't think it's going to hold us back too much, because we're also starting to see a lot of institutions get into crypto, right? We're seeing companies like MetaPlanet here, which has been the top performing company, and they've openly shared that they've been buying BTC. MicroStrategy, Coinbase, these companies that have BTC on their balance sheet have been outperforming any and every company, right? I believe even Tesla has Bitcoin on their balance sheet. There's been allegedly rumors that Tesla will be accepting Doge for Tesla. So we are seeing slowly the integration of crypto. Now is not the time, guys, to get bearish. Now is the time to accept every dip as an opportunity, because you're not going to get too much of these opportunities. And I'm going to show y'all the chart by the end of this video. I made a post the other day. People ignored the post, right? Emory University's closed holdings in Grayscale's Bitcoin mini trust. We have universities now getting into crypto. I put in the start of the video how the guy planned on making crypto a Miami hub. He also stated that he's working to get that boomer money, that retirement money, right, into crypto, right? They see an opportunity like, wow, a lot of retired people are moving down here to Florida, right? And they want an opportunity to earn passive income. We want our retired people to feel comfortable in Florida and win in Florida. What better than to add BTC to the reserve, to the balance sheet, right? To give these boomers an opportunity who don't understand crypto wallets, who don't understand crypto, to still hold the asset. Even if it's not self-custody, they're being held by the top entities in the world, guys. This is this is that union money. I don't, and again, what's this, 6 months ago, right? Well, this was June 4th. I don't know if it's 6 months. It was June 4th. Texas institution, University of Austin, announced it will accept Bitcoin for tuition and create BTC long-term fund. It's getting spooky out there, guys. BTC is being integrated into everything, right? And again, I don't want to per se look at it as a currency. It's more a savings account on steroids, right? Because people are flocking, countries are flocking to BTC, as the lady said in the beginning, as a hedge to inflation, right? Despite, who gets elected president, countries are coming along and they're like, you know what? Bitcoin is the answer. Crypto isn't going anywhere. So this is the time now to really get it together, right? These are some of the things that we are facing as far as FUD, macro wins, and there's things that can kind of like suppress and hold us back going into January 2021. I still believe that Q1 is going to be extremely bullish for crypto and altcoins. And even though you see your altcoins lagging, don't get depressed, guys. Right now is Bitcoin's chance to shine. We had a closing right at about around 70K. That is bullish. I'm gonna show you on the chart, right? And maybe altcoins are not performing the way you want to perform now, but at some point altcoin season will happen. And this is the time right now, not saying in the greed, maybe the fear and greed ticks a little bit lower if we get a little bit closer to some of this FUD here, right? So we got the Middle Eastern tension, right? Yesterday it was reported that is planning to from the territory, right? So you get what I'm saying, right? Tech giants earnings disappointments. Microsoft and Meta posted weaker than expected, but Google also put out there that they're doing a vote on whether they should hold BTC on the balance sheet. This is crazy. This is crazy, right? We do have rising bond yields, terrible job market. That's just something that you don't want to see. You want to see more jobs created because it shows that the economy is strong, right? Core PCE rising. So we are still dealing with sticky inflation. As the global liquidity rises, people start to get more rich, right? Your savings, when they cut rates, more savings account. Told you guys, I've had family members get mail, that are retired, where their retirement fund got a raise, right? You didn't really see that, right? You're retired. You're like, oh, I'm retired. Oh, I'm getting a raise today. Federal rate cuts, right? So all of this stuff can only cause a temporary dump, but I don't think it's something that's going to stick long term. We are seeing too many signs that the world, not just one country, the world is ready and willing to accept cryptocurrency. So now is the time, while we're in Bitcoin season, for you to start stacking your chips, locking in, putting yourself in a position to understand how you want to build your portfolio based on these narratives. And it's been easy, guys. Easy. You can see here, the last 30 days, these are the narratives that's been popping off. Meme coins, Politify, prediction markets, Solana, right? AI, right? These are things that are not going nowhere, right? In fact, today I'll probably drop 3 GOAT beta plays on the Patreon. I think I found 3 beta plays to GOAT if you're into that whole AI and autonomous agent narrative, which I've been talking about in the Patreon, right? But guys, this is the time really to lock in. Now let's get into the BTC chart here, because this is what I really want to show you guys on BTC. This is the 6-month chart, guys. Look at this. RSI cross to the upside, stock RSI cross to the upside. This is bullish, right? And technically, every time that we get a bull run, we get 4 bullish 6 months candles, right? 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th one. We are at the cusp of the end of one of the greatest bull runs. Like the other bull runs, will we get the wick candle that's going to put us somewhere between 100,000 and 150,000? Will we get that wick candle? I think it's a good chance that we do. This is the 4th candle, guys. So again, we don't got much time to play around, because this is the 4th candle. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the last bull run. 1, 2, 3, 4. It exploded, but it ended up just being a wick candle. So when that explosion happens on the 6th month, you're not going to have time to really get out the market. You're going to have to be locked in this market each and every day, so you know when this happens. Or you can just make sure you like and subscribe and follow my channel, because we're in the know, guys. All right, now if we just go here to the 1-month chart, you can see here, spread that out here. That's not what I was trying to do. All right, let's see, guys. You can see here, even on the 1-month chart, right? Stock RSI cross to the upside. This 1-month chart here has closed, right? It closed above our support right here, and it put in a higher low. So with that being said, this little green candle that you hear, you really can't see it yet because it just started right here, right here. How high will this candle go, this next monthly candle, right? Will we finally get the monthly candle, right? This monthly candle that'll send us anywhere between 80K and 90K, right? With everything that's going on, it's a good chance. We also got Q4. This is an election season. Everybody want to make sure that they got your vote, that they're that guy. And anybody that does pretty much inherit the economy, right? Inherit the house, right? They want to make sure that they got the people behind them, right? So I just don't see a world where we see a terrible drop with the markets and it just go into a recession right around the election. It just doesn't make sense for the next president, right? Why would the president want to catch a falling knife? That would be insane. So guys, now is the time to really lock in. One thing that we are paying attention to is the ETH BTC chart, man. This right here is the lifeline of altcoins, right? We need the ETH BTC chart to show some type of life. Maybe the 618 saves us down here. Excuse me, the 786 saves us down here right around 331. And I got this white line here because this is the white line of just, I'm waving the white flag, right? This is where Ben Cowan feels like we will go. He feels like we will go to 2.5 before we see an altcoin season and bounce off our support that we pretty much made down here. And this is structure. This is structure here. So, you know, I get what he's saying here, right? We do got structure right here. And right now we are in our golden pocket. So at some point, man, the ETH BTC pair has to bounce up. We're also paying attention to the total chart, the total 3, and the others chart. This is another example on the others chart. As you can see that, you know, altcoins, the micro caps, the really small ones, they're getting beat up right now. They're getting beat up right now. This does not look as strong as Bitcoin. And the reason is because you can see that Bitcoin dominance is raging, right? And even though it's an overbought area on the weekly, this can hang out here for 2 to 4 weeks before it shows that sign or strength that it wants to go down, right? Last time it went up here in the overbought area. Let's see how long that it hung out here. Last time we were in an overbought area, we hung out here. All right, let's refresh the page. Of course, we got to do that with the Bitcoin dominance. All right, which was 21 days. So we hung out here for about 21 days, right? If we hang out here for 21 days again, that would put us somewhere. Let's see here, 21 days. So it didn't. That would put us somewhere between the middle of November, right? The middle of November. Right now, it's what? November 1st. So that would put us around like November 18th to maybe November, the end of November, November 30th, right? Right around Thanksgiving time, right? And all of this is happening during the holidays. So it's going to be interesting to see how people react to holiday season and their risk on assets, right? Will people start to get rid of the risk on assets? Guys, let me know what you think, right? Do you think, or are you personally, are you selling your crypto around holiday season? I just want to know what everybody thinks about that. And also, if I just go here to my official page, Blockchain Millie, make sure you guys go follow me. Where do you think that we are at on the Wall Street cheat sheet? Rover thinks that we're here in optimism, right? This is how the Bitcoin chart is reacting. This is actually the BTC chart. Do you think that we're in optimism? Do you think we're in euphoria? Do you think we're in disbelief? Or do you think that we're headed into a bear market for Q1 2025? But that's the news, guys. Keep your head up. I think that crypto is here to stay. You're already starting to see the market kind of like rebounding. So, altcoins are lagging. Altcoins are definitely lagging BTC, but BTC held that 70,000 close going into the next month. I believe is bullish, right? I showed you guys a few of the FUD that we got to deal with, so I don't want to get too euphoric, right? We have to break 74K, and we have to break 2.5 on the total crypto market cap for us to be on, right? For it to be like, okay, it's time, right? Next leg up. Y'all let me know if y'all think we're going to break that. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.